I'm Tony Varas, Director of the Office of Worship, Diocese of Metuchen, and thanks so much for joining me today for the next couple of minutes. This week I've been reflecting on the story of the vineyard owner with two sons. It's in the Gospel of Matthew. You might be familiar with the story. It's a story about a guy who owns a vineyard, has a couple of sons, and he asks those sons to go out and do some work in the vineyard. The first son says, I don't think I can do that. But after some thought, realizes it's the right thing to do, so he ultimately follows through and does it. The second son says yes right away, but then never goes out and does the work. And what I find interesting about this story is that both sons knew what the right thing to do was. As a matter of fact, they both committed to doing the right thing, one immediately and the other after some hesitation and thought. What made them different is follow-through. One followed through and one didn't. Now, certainly this story was a story about Jesus speaking to the people of the time. There were people who believed themselves to be very righteous, and he had a particular message for those righteous. But I was wondering if maybe there wasn't some dimension of this story that could speak to us, those of us who have chosen the ministry today. And I just couldn't come up with some pearl of wisdom for you. But here's what I have experienced. When I have made a choice to do the right thing, and then, for whatever reason, didn't follow through, it's never really turned out well for me. But when I've made the choice to do the right thing, and then followed through, even though it was difficult, even though perhaps it was great sacrifice to myself, or there was adversity or obstacles in the way, but I did follow through and do what I said I was going to do, there was great fruit that came from that activity. As a matter of fact, not only have I seen the fruit of that activity, I see the fruit of the fruit. So while I don't have some great pearl of wisdom about this story as it relates to our ministry today, I do know that follow-through bears fruit. Until next time, stay in touch and see you soon.